Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Jackson. QB to the tight end for a completion. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll be brought down. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. He's found some room at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch!
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Back to throw, it's 4. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, the returner fumbled it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, North Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a great throw by this quarterback. But let's give credit to the offensive line, because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. That receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's 4. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss on the punt.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
To come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete and brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Dropping back. It's 4. It's an out route. The catch made. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Close to the tight end. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Play fake, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Oh, that was picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Who's in the clear? And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Randall. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
To throw, it's Jackson. Looking right, this one caught. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quick completion to the tight end. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? To the air, it's Jackson. Running out of time in the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. And they trap him for a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Ford. Pulls it in. It's Humphreys. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Back to pass. It's 4. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can.
That is so fucking bad. You had me beat on a touchdown. You just make terrible fucking reads.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Jackson. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the ball going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown. Tie. The defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Breaking tackles. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's Ford. Running back grabs it on a screen. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
On first down, it's play action. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes off in a bootleg. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, UNC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looks left and finds his target there. He continues to fight for yards. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Ford. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Ball handed off. He gets loose. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, you know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First down. Looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I like the call here by the offense coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone.
You guys just don't learn.
To be in position and making plays for this defense.
All the years we've been playing fucking football games against each other. You guys keep trying me. Why is that? Do you guys not respect me? Am I not respected in the league? Is that what this is? I'm getting the sense that there is no respect. There has to be an extreme lack of respect for y'all to continue to do that stupid ass shit every fucking game. All of y'all do it. Can I get some fucking respect, please? I put in my hours. I think I deserve the respect. Y'all threw the accusations out there. Oh my god. 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 Y'all gave me the allegations. Oh, that could have been terrible. Y'all threw all the allegations out there. I took it all. Everything y'all said. They said I was on YouTube. I don't know how YouTube can make you cover. I don't know. They said. They say all kind of crazy shit. Kids crazy. What the fuck are you doing? Kids crazy. Kids say all kind of crazy shit. My daughter say crazy shit. She was just born, so I understand. Can I make this?
He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away.
If you don't block it, I can. Of course. Yeah, I know you ain't switch on to him. You were scared. I would have made that. Well, let's try to get the ball back.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Play action here on first down. Buying time. Moving to his left. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's looking to scramble. Crosses the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Put that out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. There's room to run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And the QB will try again on second and 10. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That one moves the ball to the 16.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Humphreys. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Wants to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quick catch over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover.
Van's sorry as fuck. Nigga could have 100, 100, 100 and still fucking lose.
They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Leaning on the run game here late. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving.
Go ahead, rest up, young nigga. We got the rest of this game. You can sit it out, bro. You'll be all right. Get your rest.
What point you're going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Trying to find room. It's done. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And there's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They gain him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets...
Y'all niggas with these 99s is ass. Can't do shit all game.
This team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. We're so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance.
Niggas can't do shit with snipes and drags. Everything else is liable to get picked off. Bum ass niggas.
I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Meanwhile, Old's team, defense first to begin the second half. Here's Old's with Peter.
Bless you. You sneezing? Because Van stinks? He has an odor. Say Van odor. Say Van stinky? Poo putt? Yeah. Say poo putt. Say poo putt. Say poo putt. You can say poo putt. There you go. Good job. Good job, baby girl. He just put niggas in the game, just seeing what they can do. They just out there throwing picks. He just like, fuck it. 3 picks with you, somebody else go. Pick. First pay. Come back again, pick. Don't understand. You got these runners. You got this buddy. This guy right here. He touched the ball twice. This nigga's a 91. Man, don't get the ball. This that slow nigga? Where's that one nigga he got that's like 70 speed? He don't play him. Nigga got a receiver that's 70 speed. This nigga, he got 1 catch for 4 yards. Ooh, shit. Nigga stinks.
forward for about 4.
Look at them TFLs though. We got to do something about that shit.
Needing 7 yards from scrimmage to get a $1 million bonus for the moment.
2 picks.
He's got 10 yards and the bonus. Touchdown, by the way, worth another $250.
2 sacks. We had a few TFLs. Oh, we had a decent amount. Yeah. Bum ass van. Nigga stinks. So bad. Probably the worst nigga in here. Easily the worst nigga in here.
That time the failing Coker went down slow, a couple yards short of the marker.
You just see how that throw just kind of sat there. Those are the ones that you're scared of, especially if they're coming from opposite hash and you see Coker go low and secure this catch. She'll live here in these third and short type of situations.
They don't tune into these games. They don't like this. They don't like to see me watch next game. Have 15, 18 views. Damn. He got 5. Damn, I should have picked that fuck nigga up. Look at all these niggas I could have picked up. Well, they got head coaching positions. They wouldn't have took my offensive coordinator joints.
He get his hand underneath that ball? He did. Gosh, what a great catch.
But did he hold on to it?
I think he did. I don't think it hit the ground, although it was definitely jostling around.
Fourth down play. No challenge flag from the Tampa sideline. That would make it 4th and 2 instead of 4th and 1. Here we go.
This is big.
Hubbard. Not much. Bounced off initial contact from Vita Vea, but he did make the first.
Look at these 99s. He can't even score more than tears.
It's 347 pounds listed. And watch Juba Hubbard
His
here.
ass. It's all 99s left. Except Texas Tech. I hope Rob win. Rob win, that'll be the stinger.
I also think it speaks from Dave Canales to the team. The urgency of
I don't think he wins though, but he might.
How important this drive was. Now you get a first down.
Shit, that game should be going up soon. Oh shit, Leak called me.
3 tight ends of the game with a condensed set. Young tries to get out to the edge where you could see somebody open. One of those tight ends, James Mitchell, is in the area. Pressure from Elijah Roberts.
I just like this passing game with Bryce under center. The defense is like sitting on the drop back. Like when he isn't done, I mean, look, obviously play action pass is not nearly as effective. We've seen the effectiveness of it in the first half.
You know you gotta call 2, 3, 4 times. Man. You see, I should be on D&D. Man, I was fucking with me, dude.
Play action, no play action. Much more effective passes involved. Second and 10, play clock at 1 now. Let's get it off. Pressure is picked up. Young has room. Steps up, delivers across the middle, and the catch is made.
Should look back for that next game.
In front of Morrison, but held on.
You heard Bryce Young go, Liz.
I don't know. Rob might get smacked.
He's taking this group and sending them that way for the pressure. That's an outstanding job. Seven left guard and the tackle picking up there. Gets an internal pocket climb. Good job once again by Bryce Young. Understanding where the pressure's coming. Ted McMillan, T-Mac doing an outstanding job.
Damn, man.
Another big chunk throw. Just a little bit of momentum again for this offense.
Buccaneers 35, initial pressure, and his foot to the edge here. Incomplete. Darnold trying to get out of space, but very close to being a backwards pass. Let's take a look at this.
Tricky ball handling on the part of Bryce Young to have to try and get this ball out after the play action fake.
It is a backwards pass.
It's almost like that Seattle one from Thursday night 2 weeks ago.
Blown dead, ruled incomplete, and that ends the play right there.
But good job that Dowdle had control of the football regardless.
The ruling of the field was a backward pass that went out of bounds.
It didn't go out of bounds. He just picked it up.
He was trying to transfer. That's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't see him move it on the field, a backwards pass. Here it is. Off the hands there. He just kind of picks it up. The whistle didn't blow.
Wait. The whistle blew. That seems like another miss by the officiating crew. That's his explanation isn't what happened.
Yeah, but the result of the play is a loss there, and what makes a difference, whether it's a backwards pass or completion. It's a ball back to the 41. Very long situation here. Second down, pass incomplete.
You can't do that for an officiating crew. I'm not trying to be too hard on the crew here, but that's a massive play for a team that doesn't have a ton of offense.
Mike Chase is with us in the booth here.
That looked like that was a backward pass. They announced they ruled that.
Can't lose this
Feels like that
nigga.
was
He's
an
too
erroneous
nice.
whistle. There should have been a choice given to the offense to replay the
Gotta
foul.
stay. Who's gonna fuck all that?
Whistle this ball.
You gotta stay. Who's
Because
this?
the whistle blew, Darnold couldn't gain yardage after he collected the ball and had some space in front of him.
You gotta stay too. We hooping, man. How the fuck you gonna do it? We doing, you know what I'm saying? We doing shit.
Long way for Chuba Hubbard to go to even get near field goal range. Monte David made the stop.